What would you do? What would you do?
Hello everyone, it is HaterTots here, and welcome back to another episode of that What Would You Do action, because we need to know, what would you do? So yeah, we're back with What Would You Do. You guys seemed to really enjoy it last time, so I thought, hey, let's do it again. So let's go into those beautiful questions, and we'll see what magnificent scenarios we are faced with today. Starting off with, what would you do if you knew absolutely everything? Everything, like anything in the world. How to tie a potato, how to fly a carrot, you know, anything. The secrets to the world, you'd know it. Would you conquer the world with your politics and diplomacy? Would you get a degree in everything, or win Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Why? Okay, I guess you get $1 million because you know everything, so you would, like, that's an automatic million. Get a degree in everything. I mean, if you just, like, bam, get a degree, like, instantly, you have a degree in everything, that'd be pretty good. But conquer the world. Ooh, man, I'm gonna conquer the world. Screw degrees. This world's mine. What? Apparently people really want that $1 million, but if you conquer the world, you have all the money and all the everything in the world. That's weird that many people want to win Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but hey, if I conquer the world and I own everything in the world, I can have more than $1 million. I can have 1 million potatoes and tater tots. What would you do if you could become the ultimate leader over a country of your choice? What is with these these questions? They really want to know if I'm a huge dictator and whether I want to rule the world. I see how it is. Would I pick a dysfunctional country and fix it? Nah, I want one that works. Would you choose a rich country? Yeah, and live good yourself. I'm gonna help the world with a rich country, I think. I don't really, fixing a dysfunctional country, that's way too much work. I can't do that. If you've seen my City Skyline series, I can barely even do a simulated tiny city. Just the tiniest simulated city. So me trying to fix a country, that's not happening. But if I could help the world be a better place with a rich country, I'm gonna do that. What would you do if you started pissing yourself at work? I don't work, but I'm just gonna assume I'm at school and I'm pissing myself right now. Would you pretend to faint? That just draws more attention to you. Why would you want to draw more attention to you? The fact that you're pissing your pants and you pretend to faint so people would see that you pissed your pants and fainted. No. Would you find a plastic cup? Who knows? That might not be enough. You don't know how much you drank. Well, you know how much you drank, but you don't know how much is coming. Piss at your stuff and flip off your boss. That is a very confusing third answer. I guess I'm gonna find a plastic cup. That's the most rational thing to do. Pretend to faint, that is just a bad thing to do. It just draws way too much attention to what's happening. What would you do if you could stop time? Ooh, if I could stop time, I would... That was me stopping time. I don't know if you got that, but I still... Get enough sleep every day. Ooh, that would be nice. If I could sleep like the recommended... Like, oh my gosh. I just had a brilliant idea. Oh, pervy stuff. No. Disappear in the... Oh, if I could say like 10 p.m. I'm like, I pause everything, sleep my however many hours my body needs, wake up, and it would be 10:01. So you would sleep every hour of sleep that you would need in like a minute. Not even a minute. It'd be like a fraction of a second. It would just happen, and you'd be You would never have to sleep. You would never waste time. Oh, that's the dream. Sleep wastes so much time. If I just didn't have to really waste my time with sleep. Oh my, the things I could do. Obviously, get enough sleep pervy stuff. Oh, the internet. I swear, that's all the internet thinks of. My God. What would you do if you had to live outside unless you either gave up sex, became your opposite personality type, or never used the internet? My opposite personality type, I really don't care. At least you had to live outside. Yeah, sure, I'll change. Nothing wrong with change. Change can be good sometimes. I'm gonna switch my personality type. What would you do if you could change the outcome of any historical event? Would you end World War I, kill Columbus, or absolutely nothing? You want to do absolutely nothing because you will change the entire world around you if you change one of those events. Logic here. Don't mess with the time grid, timeline. Something like that. Just don't touch it. Just do nothing. Please. If you get in a situation, this is serial, people. 100% Frosted Flake cereal right now. If you get in a situation where you can change what's happened in the past, just don't touch it. Just leave it alone, please, for the good of us. What would you do if you were able to travel back in time and attend a live concert from one of these bands? Jeremy, I don't really know. The only band I know is Nirvana, so I gotta go with that. And apparently that's what everyone wants. The other ones are like, I mean, I know Jimi Hendrix, but like, you know, man. Joy Division, I have no idea, but I'll go with Nirvana. What would you do if you had to remove one site? Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. I would go Facebook because it's my least used and houses the most junk, I would say. Nobody wants to remove YouTube. YouTube is life. Ain't nobody ever removing YouTube. But I guess it's like, what do you like more, Twitter or Facebook? Lately I've been liking Twitter more. It's just easier to communicate, and there's not so much video spam. You know, your feed's just covered with horrible random videos. So I'm good with getting rid of Facebook. We'll do a couple more here, ladies and gentlemen. What would you do if you had to donate all of your uniquely immune blood to save humanity from deadly virus? Refuse to help without anyone knowing, take one for the team, or sell only one pint to the highest bidder. That doesn't make sense because this is to save the entire humanity. I'll take one for the team. If you're saving the billions of people just because of you, I don't know how that would even work, but if that's how it is, you would have to save humanity. Nothing you can do. At least in that point, you would go down here and everyone would remember you as the guy that saved humanity. That'd be pretty cool honor. What would you do if you attended the noble banquet and had to eat a respectable as possible using only either a fork? I always gotta use my fork. I'm a fork kind of guy. I'll eat forks even if it wants to be spoon. I'll fork it. I'll fork it hard. Alright, we'll end the episode on this question. What would you do if your feet became your hands and your hands became your feet? Would you try to hide it from the public? You can't hide that from the public. I don't care who you are. You can't hide that. If you're walking around with feet or hands, people are going to see it. Would you show no shame or become even more... I'm going to show no shame. That'd be pretty darn unique. I mean, yo, I got feet for hands. Yeah, I had to think about that. Make sure I said it right. I got feet for hands. I can kick people with the punching motion. And I can punch people with a kicking. I don't know. I don't think it would be that bad. It'd be alright. I wouldn't become even more depressed. That's a sad question. Why do we have to end such a sad note? We're not ending on such a sad note. That was too depressing for me. What would you do if someone tried to share a urinal with you while you were using it? I already get paranoid when anyone goes anywhere near me. Like, it's such a terrible... Urinals, man, they're so sketchy. At least some of them can get sketchy. Would you look deeply into his eyes? No, I don't even have to read the rest of that. I'm not looking deeply into this guy's eyes. Stop mid-pee and switch places. Aim at his shoes. I'd stop and go panic somewhere else, probably. Well, I'm in the minority here, but I wouldn't look deeply. People are just trolls. I don't see anyone. Some guy starts peeing in your urinal. Would you be like... Why? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't do that. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave with that. But that'll be it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to leave some of your answers in the comments below to these questions, and go ahead and share this video with one friend. That'd mean a lot to me. But if you liked it, please do hit that thumbs up button below and subscribe to see more, and I will see all of you later.